Hey there! Are you getting started with HubSpot Deals? HubSpot Deals allow you to manage and track your sales pipeline efficiently. Deals are used to represent potential revenue opportunities. And who doesn't like cold hard cash? Now, deals are what move through different stages of your sales process. So guys, firstly what you need to do is navigate to deals inside HubSpot. In order to do this, click on CRM on the left, then click on deals. Once you click on deals, you would be greeted by the home page wherein you see everything about deals inside your CRM. Now, if you wish to create a new deal, click on the create deal button on the top. Here you will be greeted by the deal creation form. You can also edit this form and just put in a deal name, my awesome deal. You need to select the pipeline wherein it would go. It could be an ongoing sales pipeline, completed sales pipeline, and you can also select the deal stage. For example, it could be BANT, which means budget, authority, need, and timeline. Otherwise, it could be something like sample sent, quote sent, negotiation pending, closed won, or closed lost. So for example, it could be something like sample sent, the deal stage. Amount may be something like 5,000 USD. And deal owner is Aditya Nath Jha. Deal type could be a new business or existing business. Maybe it's a new business. Deal priority could be something like medium or high. Type of piping can be PEX, copper, L or K. Choose amongst these. Foundation can be raised, slab, mix. So it's slab, number of levels. So as you can see on the create deal form on the right, it had been customized by us in order to have more data. For example, the type of piping and the foundation. So it was customized in order to have data related to some sort of construction activities and the crawl, attic clearance, length, plan options, all of these things. And you can associate the deal with a particular contact, and you can also associate it with a particular company. And apart from that, you can add a line item. Once all of this is done, then you can finally click on the create deal button and your deal would be created. Now, what you also need to do is understand deal stages. Deal stages represent the different phases a deal goes through in the sales process. You can customize deal stages to match your pipeline settings by going to settings, click on the settings icon on the top. Here on the left, go down to objects and here go to deals. Here, what you need to do is click on pipelines, and here you can customize the pipeline rules to specific pipeline stages, and you can also see the stage names. For example, there's the initial quote request, received in progress, pending, vendor, delivery, installation, invoicing and filing. We have set up these stages. You can also have other names for these stages. You can add, remove or edit stages over here depending upon your sales workflow. And if you have a paid plan, you can also create pipelines according to your wish. But if you are on a free plan, you have the default pipeline, which you can somewhat modify in order to accommodate your sales workflow. Now, in order to manage or move your deals, you can see all of your deals over here. But do you know you can also change this view? Right now, this is the board view. If you click on this button over here, you can also view your deals as a list. Now, if we go back to the board view, we can drag and drop deals between the different stages. For example, there's the closed won stage, pending stage, negotiation stage, quote sent stage, sample sent stage, band stage. So for example, this deal can just be dragged from here to the negotiation stage. So this is very easy in the board view. You can update deal properties by clicking on any deal and then updating the information related to that deal. You can also use filters in order to view deals on the basis of certain criteria like deal amount, stage, etc. For example, we click on the advanced filter here and then we can apply the filter which we want to use in order to have a different kind of view. In case you're somebody who does not want to delve deeper into deals, but you really want to learn more about HubSpot CRM, you can check out our full beginner's guide to HubSpot CRM, which is live now. Using deal automation, you can automate routine tasks in order to save time and improve efficiency. Now, how would you do the automation? Firstly, click on the settings icon. Now here, under objects, go to deals, and inside deals, click on pipelines. Here you can see all of the pipelines inside your deals pipeline. So this is the completed sales pipeline. We also have an ongoing sales pipeline, and you can create more pipelines as well over here. And in case you are on a free plan, you would be limited to the single pipeline that you might have, which you can rename and maybe edit to a little degree. But in case you have an updated plan, you get all of these options. Now let's select the pipeline that you want to automate. For example, I have something called a ongoing sales pipeline. So here we have the BNT, which is the budget, authority, need, and timeline, where the deal probability is maybe 20%, then the sample sent deal probability rises up to 40%, quote sent to 60%. So this is a simple pipeline that we have. Now, if I want to automate this pipeline, I need to go to workflows. Click on automations on the left, then I click on workflows. Now, once you are on the workflow screen, click on create workflow from scratch. And here, choose something like maybe a deal-based workflow. Blank workflow is good enough. Click on next. And here we can set up triggers. So for example, maybe when a filter criteria is met, the filter criteria would be something like deal properties. And maybe when the deal stage reaches something like band and sample sent, which is in the ongoing sales pipeline, then according to this criteria, maybe I want some action to happen. So this is how automation works with workflows. I click on plus in order to add a next stage in here. So it could be something like communications. I can send an email, and to all the contacts associated with this label, maybe I want to send them a welcome email. And I click on save, and here my job is done. I can click on review and publish, and this is how with this workflow some degree of automation would come to my deals pipeline. Now you might ask me, hey, what are the benefits of using deal automation inside HubSpot? Well, firstly, it gives you enhanced time efficiency. You can automate routine tasks. Deal automation can handle repetitive tasks like sending follow-up emails, updating deal stages, and setting reminders, freeing up your time for more strategic activities. Consistency. It ensures that tasks are completed consistently and on time without any manual intervention. You also get improved pipeline management with real-time updates. You can automatically update the deal stages based on predefined criteria, which ensures your pipeline is always current and accurate. You can also minimize the risk of human error in data entry and stage transitions. It also helps you to enhance sales process because now you have standardized workflows. You can create standardized workflows that guide sales reps through the sales process, ensuring consistency and adherence to best practices. You also get seamless handoff, wherein you can automate the handoff process between different stages or team members, ensuring that no deals fall through the cracks. You also get better follow-up and engagement with automated follow-ups, where you can set up automatic follow-up emails or tasks based on specific triggers, ensuring timely and consistent communication with prospects. You get personalization as well because you can use automation to send personalized messages based on deal stage or other criteria, improving engagement and response rates. You get enhanced reporting and insights with accurate data collection because automated updates and actions ensure that your CRM data is accurate and up to date, leading to better reporting and insights. You get customizable reports where you can create reports that reflect your automated processes, providing deeper insights into the effectiveness of your sales strategies and workflows. You also get scalability as now you can handle more deals as your business grows. Deal automation allows you to manage an increasing number of deals without a proportional increase in manual workload. There's also flexibility because you can easily adjust automation rules and workflows to adapt to changing business needs or sales strategies. There's increased revenue with faster sales cycle because you can speed up the sales cycle by reducing the time spent on manual tasks and ensure timely follow-ups and deal progressions. And finally, you get higher conversions as a result of all of this. You can improve conversion rates by maintaining consistent and personalized communication throughout the sales process. Use personalization tokens to include contact or deal-specific information in emails. Example could be that you address the recipient by name and mention specific deal details. You have to add if-then branches to handle different scenarios within the workflow. An example could be that the deal amount is above a certain threshold. You send a different email template or assign the task to a senior sales representative. Enroll a sample deal to test the workflow and ensure it triggers and executes actions as expected. Verify that each action in the workflow performs correctly and that emails are sent, tasks are created, and properties are updated as intended. Monitor the workflow's performance using the analytics provided in HubSpot. Key metrics include email open rates, task completion rates, and deal progression. Continuously optimize the workflow based on performance data. Adjust triggers, actions, and timing to improve efficiency and effectiveness. You can use the report tab in order to monitor deal progress and track performance. So you can use the reports tab in order to measure deal progress and performance. And at the same time, you can create custom reports in order to analyze metrics like total deal value, win rate, and sales cycle length. And let's click on reporting and data, then click on reports. Now here we have all of the different reports that we have, and in the analytics suites there are different kinds of reports as well, like contacts, traffic, sales, service, and all of this help us to better understand how is everything going on. Now you can create a custom report in order to check things about deals. So now if we are going to create a report from scratch, we can show our progress through contact or deal stages that we define. So click on the funnel, and the object that we choose for this funnel is deals. Then we click on next, and here we can choose a chart type. Maybe this is what I want, and the pipeline could be the ongoing sales pipeline. Show deals that have gone through all stages, or I will add the band stage and maybe the sample sent stage. So maybe I add the negotiation stages. So this is how I can create a custom deal report wherein I show the deals which are going to some specific stages, and this is how it can be customized for better reporting. So you can also utilize the dashboards in order to have a real-time overview of your sales pipeline. How would this be done? We click on reporting and data, we click on dashboards. Here we can click on create dashboard in order to create a new dashboard from scratch. I click on new dashboard, maybe I give it the name of deals reports and click on create dashboards. And once the dashboard is made, I can go on to that dashboard, and my dashboards, it's the deals reports dashboard. I can add my created reports to this dashboard. So for example, if I had a particular report about deal pipelines and deal stages, I could add it here, and all of those reports can be added here to one single dashboard in order to monitor my deal stage progress. The best practices for managing deals are that you should keep deal information up to date for accurate tracking. You should regularly review and clean up your pipeline by archiving stale deals, and communicate with your team and collaborate on deals using notes and tasks. Now, in order to customize your deal stages in HubSpot to match your business requirements, what you need to do is firstly access your deal pipelines. To do so, firstly you have to log into your HubSpot account. Once that is done, now navigate over to the settings icon, and now click on the left, click on objects, and then click on deals. Here you click on pipelines, and then here select a pipeline which you want to edit. Maybe I want to edit the ongoing sales pipeline. Then I can click on the actions button on the right in order to rename this pipeline, maybe reorder the pipeline, so manage access. But then if I want to add a stage inside here, then I can add a stage. For example, I might want to add a stage over here where something like phone call secured, and this would bring my deal probability to somewhere along 30% something, and I can put this just after band stage. So I just put it over here, maybe just below the band stage, and this could be like a good way in order to add a new deal stage inside HubSpot. Now finally click on save in order to add this new deal stage to the pipeline. If you want to edit an existing deal stage, that is also really easily possible. Maybe if this is the stage that you want to edit, sample sent could be changed to sample in progress, maybe something along those lines, and then maybe you change this probability to something like 35%, add the option, and then finally click on save in order to edit something existing. Now if you want to reorder a deal stage, what you need to do is just hold this part over here where there are dots, and then you can just reorder the deal stage where you want to send the deal stage to, maybe somewhere along here, and this is how it's done. And you finally click on save in order to save your changes. And now if you want to delete any stage, just hover over its name. On the right there would be a delete button. If I click on this delete button, the stage would be deleted, and I can finally click on save in order to finalize my changes. The best practices for customizing deal stages include aligning deal stages with your actual sales process for better tracking, regularly reviewing and updating deal stages in order to reflect changes in your sales strategy, keeping the number of stages manageable in order to avoid clutter and ensure clear progress tracking. Now
Now let's see how you can edit deal properties inside HubSpot. Firstly, on the left, click on CRM, click on Deals, and here, so once you are on the deal page, click on Actions on the top, and then click on View All Properties. Here you would be able to see all of the properties related to that particular deal. So for example, this is a My Awesome deal. So we can see we have 17 properties related to deal activity, 8 properties related to deal revenue, 40 properties related to deal information. And whatever that we want to edit, we can just click on the pencil icon and it could be renamed as My Amazing Deal. So you just click on the pencil icon besides the particular deal property and you can change all of those things and then finally click on Save. You can also click on the Manage Properties button on the top in order to manage all of the properties. And in case you want to create a new deal property, you can click on Create Property over here. The object type would be Deal. You can select the group and you can give it a label, description, and then go further. Similarly, if we go back to the My Amazing Deal page and we want to add a particular property to this page, we click on Customize Properties and we can add properties from here. For example, if there is no property like this, we just select those things, we click on Save, and those properties would be added to this particular deal. Now, if you want to edit properties for multiple deals at once, go back to the Deals page. Now here, the initial view that you get is this board view. We click on the list view and then just select those deals that you want to edit, and then we click on the edit button at the top of the list and we can select the particular property that we want to update for these deals. So that's how it's done.
You can use filters and views in order to quickly find deals matching certain specific criteria. This can make bulk editing easier and more efficient.
So how would you do this? Click on CRM, click on Deals. And here, as you can see right now, no advanced filters are put in, but we can put in some advanced filters. For example, closed won, reason, or deal stage, or is closed won is equal to true. Maybe that is the filter that I want to put. So we have only 3 deals which match this filter. This is how it would be done.
Following these steps will allow you to efficiently manage and edit deal properties in HubSpot. Customizing the deal creation form in HubSpot involves adjusting the properties that appear when you create a new deal. This ensures that the necessary information is captured right from the start. Here's how you can customize the deal creation form.
Now, in order to customize the deal creation form inside HubSpot, firstly log into your HubSpot account, then click on the settings icon on the top. On the left under data management, click on deals. Here in the setup, there would be an option to customize the create deal form. Click on that. And here you can customize the create deal form. You can add more properties, conditional logic, associations, default values, etc. For example, right now our create deal form has all of these things. Maybe I want to add more properties over here. So maybe I want to add something related to deal information, maybe something like deal description, and something more like inside deal revenue. I have all of the options checked. Under analytics history, all of these are checked. So in the deal creation form, maybe I want the original source as well. Once I have added all of those things which I want in my deal creation form, I click on save and my job will be done. I can also click on the preview button on the top in order to see how the new create form looks like.
Consider making certain properties required in order to ensure essential information is always captured when creating a deal.
Now you can also make certain properties required so that nobody can skip them while creating a deal. So how would you do this? Click on the settings icon on the top right, and then on the left click on properties under data management. Here you can select an object which could be something like deal properties. There's also another way to reach here. You click on CRM, you click on deals, and then you click on the actions button, click on edit properties, and it would straight away take you to the same page, which is the deal properties. Here, click on conditional property logic. Now you can create logic in order to ensure that some certain properties are always filled and nobody can skip them. So how can I do this? I click on create logic, and maybe I can choose something like when this is true, choose a property equal to. So for example, if the deal owner is equal to my name, which is Aditya Nath Jha, then I can add a dependent property that maybe I want the create date to be required. So I want that when I am the deal owner, the create date is always filled in. So then I click on the save logic, and this is how something like this would always work.
You can set default values for properties to streamline data entry for your team. You can also organize properties into groups for easier navigation and a cleaner form layout.
Let's see how that can be done. Click on CRM, click on Deals, and here click on Actions, click on Edit Properties. Here under Groups, click on Create Group, and maybe my custom group is the thing that I would is the name that I would give to my group. And let's go to my custom group and I click on Edit, and maybe I click on View Properties. So it has no properties right now. So let me add some properties to my custom group. So when I click on all properties, I can, for example, maybe close date can be moved to move to group, and I can move it to my custom group. And similarly, closed form reason can be moved to move to group, and I can move it to my custom group. Click on save, and this is how you can group properties inside HubSpot.
Some example custom properties might include deal source, wherein you capture the source of the deal, for example, if it's referral, inbound or outbound. Expected close date, where you specify the anticipated closing date for the deal. Deal priority, where you indicate the priority level, whether it's high, medium or low. And custom fields, where any other fields relevant to your specific sales process are added. By customizing the deal creation form, you ensure that all of the information which is required is being collected consistently. This further helps your sales team manage deals more effectively, and it also helps them to maintain accurate records in HubSpot. Now you might ask, what are the best practices for managing deals inside HubSpot? Now the best practices include keeping deal information up to date. You have to ensure that deal properties such as amount, close date and stage are regularly updated to reflect latest information. You also need to maintain consistency in data entry in order to avoid discrepancies and ensure accurate reporting. You have to use a robust qualification process to ensure that only high potential deals enter the pipeline. You should develop clear criteria for qualification, including budget, authority, need, and timeline. You need to create custom deal properties in order to capture information specific to your business and sales process. Ensure that all relevant data is captured to provide a complete picture of each deal. Segment deals based on criteria such as deal size, industry, or deal stage. You need to prioritize deals that are closer to closing or have higher potential value. Use automation in order to handle routine tasks like follow-ups, reminders, and stage transitions. Optimize workflows to ensure efficient deal progression and timely communication. Encourage team collaboration by using notes, tasks, and comments within deals. Share insights and updates with relevant team members to ensure everyone is aligned. Conduct regular reviews of deal progress with pipeline health. Use HubSpot's reporting and dashboard features to monitor key metrics and identify trends. Regularly review and archive deals that have stalled or are unlikely to close. Maintain a clean pipeline by removing outdated or irrelevant deals. Ensure alignment between sales and marketing teams to provide a seamless experience for prospects. Develop shared goals and metrics to foster collaboration and accountability. Provide ongoing training to your sales team on best practices and new features in HubSpot. Encourage the use of HubSpot's resources such as tutorials, webinars, and support articles. Now the subsequent question arises is, what are the best practices for deal workflows? Begin with basic workflows and gradually add complexity as needed. Keep detailed documentation of all workflows for easy reference and troubleshooting. Periodically review workflows to ensure they remain aligned with current sales processes and goals. Involve sales team members in the creation and optimization of workflows to ensure they meet practical needs.
Now, in order to create custom reports for deals inside HubSpot, what you need to do is log into your HubSpot account, then click on Reporting and Data. Now click on Reports. Here inside Reports, now when you click on the Create Report button, you have to choose a custom report builder for something like deals. And here you have to choose your own data sources. So what we will do is we will choose deals. So our data source is deals, and this is what we want in here. And in the marketing, we can choose the options which we want. So there are new options like CTAs and media. So maybe I want these data sources for the deals. I guess all of them make sense. Now you can also optionally add things like companies or contacts with your deals in order to further enrich the data sources inside your deals based report. When you have finally selected everything, click on next. And here you can add an X field and one Y field in order to display a report. So for example, so we have now X and Y based report for deal stage versus close date. So you can see that the close date is based on the monthly timings, and you can see how many distinct deal stages are there in terms of the distinct count.
Metrics are the quantitative data points you want to measure. Example could be total deal amount, number of deals, average deal size, and dimensions are the qualitative data points that you use to break down the metrics. An example could be deal stage, deal owner, or close date.
So while you're building this report, you can use the drag and drop interface in order to add metrics and dimensions to your report. You can also apply filters in order to narrow down what data you see. So for example, I can apply this filter, and once that is applied, I have a particular filter set in that all events timestamp is less than 31 days ago. So that means that I get the fresh data of past 31 days. So that's cool. You can also choose how you want to view this data. For example, right now we have selected this bar type thing. We can have a pie chart as well. And there are other options as well. So I can have a pie chart, maybe this kind of visual representation is also possible. And all of these visual representations are possible. You can have a horizontal bar as well. So you can add more fields over here in order to see things. So you can see that I get a very distinct kind of report with the kind of visuals that I want, and all of this can be customized. So you can customize the appearance of your report by adjusting the colors, labels, as well as chart types. Once you are satisfied with your report, click on Save Report and give it a nice name and a description. And you can also add it to an existing dashboard. And finally click on Save and Add, and your job will be done. So once you have added a report to your dashboard, which can be seen over here, it makes it easier to see the different kind of data points for that particular report in order to monitor how a deal pipeline is going on. So if you don't already have one dashboard, you can also create a dashboard by clicking on the Create Dashboard button. You can choose to create a dashboard from scratch, or you can choose to create a dashboard from a template which is provided by HubSpot by default. So you can see all of these things are the by default, but I want a new dashboard. Maybe it's available to everyone. And I click on Create Dashboard. So a dashboard is something which helps you to see all of your reports in one place. Different types of C-suite person want different types of dashboards so that they can view all of the reports which matter to them at a glance. And adding reports to a particular dashboard is very easy. You can just click here, add reports to this dashboard from saved reports, or you can also create a new report. You should also monitor and update your reports. Regularly review and update your reports to ensure that they reflect the latest data and insights. And these reports are good because they give you real-time data. HubSpot provides you dynamic real-time data which helps you make a better informed decision. And you should also keep adjusting the filters and report settings as and when needed in order to keep your reports relevant and useful.
Now, subsequently, you might ask, what are the best practices for custom reports? These reports should align with your sales goals and KPIs. Start with simple reports and gradually add complexity as needed. Involve your sales and marketing teams in report creation to ensure the reports meet their needs. Utilize dashboards to consolidate multiple reports and get a holistic view of your sales performance. So guys, this was all about deals inside HubSpot. A lot of these things are interconnected via the whole process of creating deals and using them to further enhance your sales processes. Did you understand everything? In case you have further doubts or any sort of queries, feel free to reach out to us for a one-on-one consultation call wherein we will help you build that dream project of yours. And in case you still are looking for some sorts of help or any issues that you are running into, feel free to comment down below. We at CT9 are always eager to help you, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.